Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today I'm in Portugal and I have another one of those tiny little weird projects that I'm just gonna bring you along with. So I bought this house and it's sparsely furnished, so there is not a lot of furniture here. So I went out and I bought a what is it? I think it might be called a dresser, like a shelf unit where you can put your stuff. Like, I arrived here a few days ago and I have of course been smuggling in underwear. So yeah, need somewhere to put my socks and underwear. So today I'm gonna be trying to put this puzzle together and see how many pieces they left out to make it interesting. It's 27 kilograms, the box says. So yeah, I thought I'm gonna move it down here in front of the fireplace down there. It's nice and cozy right now. Yeah, it's a pallet burner and it's a fun system. See the pallets falls down that tube. Come on, do it again. Every time there's a few that falls down. There, oh, that was more than a few, and then they are lit up. So yeah, and right now it says there's 22 degrees in here. It might be 22 degrees just around here, but it's not distributing the heat that well, especially not this way down where you sleep. So never mind, let's get the box over here. So here is the box. It's such a thing. It's 92 high and 70 wide and 36 deep. So it should fit very well in my bedroom. And there is some. It's the Paris model. I'm sure all of you French people are going to be very disappointed with the quality of this compared to what you think Paris is like. But well, let's see. Uh-oh, it fell over. I was gonna get the glue to put it together better, and the box fell over. I shouldn't have put it up like that. Okay, hope it's still good. Over here. Apparently it's made in Spain. It says ES there, so Spain. I don't think there is any good way to open this up. They have glued the box together. So well, I'm gonna try and open the box nicely. If something is wrong with this, well, now they just fell over, I might have difficulties replacing it. Oh. Instructions. It's a really good day for stuff like this. It's raining cats and dogs outside, and not any cute ones. So let's see. Oh, it comes with metal sliding thingies. This was 94 point something euros, so it wasn't exactly expensive. It wasn't exactly cheap either. I'll go through this. Let's see. These two might be the back of the unit, so they would be number 5 up here, 2 5s. Then we have some more. Probably there are 5 of these. Yep. So these are the bottom of the shelves. So those are number 10s. And then we have a whole lot of styrofoam. That's freely included. Oh, this must be the back of the shelves. So we need to glue that with a front piece. That's not a front piece. So there must be 5 back of the shelves. And there is. Is this? This could be the front of a shelf. Looks, it has that thing. Could be. If there's 5 of them, it might be what they should look like. Yeah, okay, there's these 2. They are the bottom of the dresser. Do they call it anything? It would probably be in Spanish or in Portuguese. So the bottom of the dresser should be. So I have a lot of these trays that I have to make. I have to make 5 trays like that. It's amazed that they didn't put any like numbers on these. That would have been really smart if there was like a little sticker that said that this was a number, this and that piece. So this one would probably be a number 6 piece. Okay, I'll move a little bit along and let you know when I'm an expert. The bottom of the box here are the side pieces. These are the largest pieces of well, it's not, well, it's this kind of wood sawdust glued together. I forget what that is called in English. So we have gotten to the bottom of this, so we can get the box out of the way. They want me to do it on a carpet. I don't have a carpet. So don't use a hard surface, use a carpet. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, and they have a whole lot of stuff that we need up here. So we need a Phillips head screwdriver, a rubber hammer, a pokey stickety thing, a hammer metal, a pencil, and an electric screwdriver. Okay, I think we have most of that. They forgot to mention the glue, which is needed to hold their crap together. Okay, so I've found, I think I have most of the tools, otherwise we'll come to a halt or I'll have to improvise. Drawing number 1 is the top of the dresser that I need to install some metal things in, and I have those down here. Came with the handles for the drawers, these sliding out things for the drawers, and a whole lot of hardware here to screw it all up together and stuff. Oh, and more handles for the drawers. So yeah, I'll find the top of the dresser. So in the top here we have to screw in some weird things, and I have them here. And it's like a screw with a screw in the bottom, and the whole top of it is kind of like a spacer. And that is meant to go into a weird system on the other side with kind of a locking nut here that goes in and is locked in place. And then when you turn that, it's tightened. So yeah, it pulls it together. Yeah, it's because this wood is very weak and cheap that you use a system like this. But yeah, I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna improving it a little bit with some glue. And it needs to go into these smaller holes here. And for these to never come out, I'm adding a little bit of glue in the holes. And that is exactly why I purchased this. I need some kind of scrap. Okay, piece of scrap. Just wanna. Oh, that was why I wanted to check that. It's very liquid. Wonder if you can shake glue. We will find out. Remember that this is up. Okay. Let's see. This is the cheapest wood glue. It's getting better. The cheapest wood glue that was available in Max in Portugal, or it was the cheapest one that I could find. If they had something cheaper, they had it well hidden. I think this was €4. Oh, it says that I shouldn't sniff it. Indoors. Maxmat. Okay, that's that's what it's called. I think this is good. Let's do another test. When you have just shaken a bottle like this, it has a tendency to say poof when you open it up. So point it in a direction that doesn't matter. It's good. It's very liquid. So we'll put a little bit in the hole. So I found the screwdriver that will fit for these, and it's a very good idea to use a handheld screwdriver for stuff like this, because if you over tighten this, it's more or less ruined right away. You can use an electric handheld thingy here, but this is very strong. They have made it so that you can do this by using this lever up here. So if you put it up here to this mode, you will ruin it, no problem. I can't hold it. I might be able to if I really try to, but if I put it down to one of the lower levels, like 1 down here, it doesn't do much. And so I just need to find somewhere in between where it's a decent amount of pressure that won't ruin the wood here. These are not very long, but there's a lot of them in this project. So we're just gonna very carefully try with this one. Yeah, it sounds aggressive, but it doesn't take much force to stop it. So yeah, this is good. I'll do the other 4. Yeah, this is what they meant about that carpet thing. I'm already scratching it. These tiles are very, they're kind of like made so that you don't slide over them. They have like a surface onto them. It's very difficult to wash the floor here because the cloth stops all the time. But I have a cloth here for washing the floor, and I thought we'll just put that under here so that I don't scratch the counter top here as much. So we have a tiny carpet underneath. Let's try this with handheld. I'm just gonna check over here. They are fine. Yep. Yep. So there are other holes, and that's for these doubles to be pushed in. I want to glue those as well, but the manual says that they go onto the uprights. So we're gonna put those on there, and I've already gotten glue on the manual. That's gonna be marvelous when I turn the page and this page glues together with the next page. Yeah, trained professional, I'm sure. Okay, so here I have one of the uprights, and this is where this weird system goes in. Like here, it goes in like this. There is some sawdust in the holes. I think I'll try and remove some of that. And then on the end of it, okay, that went. And on the end of it, this thing goes in there, and we need to glue and hammer that in. Make sure that there's nothing in there, maybe, even. We could probably do that with the screwdriver, check. if it goes in far enough. It's probably good. And get some of this sawdust out of there. Okay, so I put a little bit of glue in the holes where these dymler is gonna go in, and glue is probably gonna spit out when I try to make metal negotiator. Nice and slow. We have all day. I'm gonna add some more glue when the other one comes by. And I'm not using much force at all here. I'm just ever so slowly working it in. That way the glue in there has a chance to work its way out. Okay, so the next one was one of the more difficult ones. To mount these things for the drawers to sit on. And I found that they need to go flush with this, which is the front of the dresser. And I did that wrong, of course, because I thought I want this to go out as far as possible for all of the drawers. And that way I wouldn't have been able to close the drawers all the way, so I kind of had to redo some of it. Plus up here there's some of these to put it together later. So yeah, I'm gonna do the other one. There's two of those. This was probably the largest amount of work so far. Okay, second one is done. First one is up here. And now they want me to do something with those two over there. Okay, that was easy enough. They wanted a dymel and they wanted one of these locking. So that is done. So now they want me to start putting it together. Nerve-wracking, I tell you. Okay. How to do that? Okay, so far so good. It's a bit too wobbly right now, so I'm gonna hurry up and put the top on top of it. That is gonna strengthen it up. I am so happy that wood glue dries up transparent, because otherwise if it was some kind of a stupid color, it would be very visible all over the place. I'm gluing everything together. I am not planning on this ever coming apart again. And if it has to come apart, it's to be thrown out, or it's not a big furniture, so it could actually be moved. But if this was a expensive piece of furniture that you might want to move later, yeah, I would not recommend gluing it up like this. Is there a front or a back to this? So this is where the rubber mallet will come into play to not damage it with negotiating everything together. really do a fantastic job. Yeah. Way better. Now they suggest to put the bag on and hammer it in with these tiny screws. I'm gonna do that, but I'm also gonna glue it so that it's never coming apart again. This is unacceptable. The manual says that there is supposed to be 30 little nails here, and I've counted and I have recounted, and there's only 28. They have screwed me with the nails. How rude. On that note, the manual only says to put in nails on the sides, so I'm only gonna do that. I have glued the top as well, but not putting in any nails up there then, just the sides. I changed my mind and I added some nails at the top as well. Now that I'm gluing so much extra, I thought, well, I don't need as many nails. I've also put a piece of tape across here. The reason why this is not one piece of wood is of course so that they can make the boxes smaller, so that they don't have to deal with as big boxes as otherwise. So this should really have been one piece, but it is two pieces to make the box smaller. So now it comes with some tiny little feet that it will stand on. I need to mount those. These are some bastards. You really don't want to walk around with those around, but yeah, we're gonna put those in. Okay, feet are in and they are glued and hammered in. I don't want anything to come apart again here. So I'm making the shelves now. I have done one, so now I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. That's a change, right? So we need to put some glue in here, because otherwise we get glue everywhere when we try to put it together. So if it has a couple of minutes to start drying up, that's a plus. And all this gluing is absolutely optional. The manufacturer doesn't add glue, so the dresser will stay together without glue. But I like the glue to make sure that it's that it's good. Okay, these holes are for these dubbles. We need to put some glue on the end here, and I'm being very sparsome on, oh, that was not sparsome, but just a little bit, and I don't have to put on the green thing itself, because I put that on the other end. So let's put some on there, put the leftover onto the other side. When I was a kid, we had a lot of furniture like this, and I know for a fact that they didn't last a lifetime, that's for sure. So now I want to take this end here. This is there's actually a white side and a bottom of it. So we're gonna make sure that the white side is up, and then we put that in here, sticking out the back a little bit. There, we'll adjust that later. We'll put the top one up here, there, and then we put this one. Oh, I made it a little bit difficult for myself here. Oops. Okay, the plate was bowing a little bit, not making it easy for me. There we have the shell. It needs a good whacking. Some fine adjustment there. And this time I didn't get as much glue everywhere, so quite an improvement. so that's why I didn't show you the first one. Then we need to attach these fasteners, these ones, on the shelf in here, and I found that I can point them upwards. That makes it easier when the next piece is gonna come. There's nothing here, so that sticks up. And the same thing on the other side. And then we need some glue on the top. Just a tad. There, that part is good to go. We need the pretty part, and I have cheated and put these in before I start the camera. So we just need to put some glue in this thing, this slot. There, gluing. And just I got some glue on the floor again. So now that goes in here. I need to hit all of these. Hit the bottom of it. Are we in? We are in. So now the shelf is coming together. I just need to tighten these. And I see that it needs a little bit of a persuasion in this corner. There. Let's check the other corner. That's fine. Okay. It could. It's fine. Okay, so the handles are these metal handles here. There are 5 in each package. We need 2 for this one, and the screws are in little bags like this. And there is weirdly enough, we need 4 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 2 more for the next one. So the handles are these one. These are aluminium ones that sits here, and you're able to take them and take the drawer out. There are 4 screws to attach those. That's perfectly fine, because you're kind of pulling it in a direction where the force is really nicely distributed. But I'm gonna glue it a little bit anyway. So now that we have the glue out, I'm just gonna, there are pre-drilled holes here, so we're just gonna put a little bit of glue in there, make a little strip over there. That's good. Yeah. And then I need to put these on and align them with the holes. And take the Ryobi. Have I ever told you about these Ryobi shorts? Remind me. We should have a look at these Ryobis. Yeah, that's one. And the other one. And we can take the hand screwdriver, make sure that they are tight. that's one more drawer down. Okay, so all the 5 drawers are done. And I know what you're feeling and thinking, why didn't we get to see all 5 drawers being done? To be quite honest, it's otherwise no one would buy the extended director's cut version of the DVD when I produce it. So yeah, you only get 1 drawer here, and then you have to wait and buy the DVD to get the other 4 drawers. But we better draw this to a conclusion and put the drawers into the dresser. Okay, and this is where our rack mounting skills comes into play, because yeah, this is probably the only place where we could be lucky to use some of that. So the drawers goes up here, and there is a little hole here in the drawer that needs to line up with a little hole in here, and we should be able to then put the drawer, screw it on with some screws that they have put in the package for exactly this. So let's see if we can manage that with our rack mounting skills. So don't come and say this video isn't IT related. It's very much IT related. It's rack mounting shelves. This is probably where that pointy thing would be nice. So we will look in the suitcase and take one of these Allen keys that has a nice thickness, and use that to find the hole. Gentlemen. Oh, it's not even hard. Okay, it's no problem. You can very easily see it. And then I put the screw in from the other side here. Oh dear, it seems that some fool has mounted all of these the wrong way, because this hole is no good. That hole in there has threads to it, so some fool has to disconnect all of this before the glue gets too hard. Okay, all of the rails has been switched around, turned around. That was not irritating at all. No, that was just perfectly fine. I'm not killing myself over that one. I'll try those drawers one more time. So they kind of still go in the same way, but yeah, now the screw should come from the inside and connect to the rail on the outside. Let's see if we can manage that. I can see when it lines up. So let's screw it there and in here. There. Okay, last drawer is in. Yeah, RAID 5 storage, I guess. This is I don't know, ever so slightly off. I guess it will still store my socks and my undies. Let's fit it in the bedroom. Okay, next time I say let's just fit it in the bedroom, somebody hit me, because that was actually pretty difficult to get in here. It might not look big, but one man and it's unhandy as heck. Yeah, it's in there really nice. I'm probably just gonna store stuff on top of it, right? But it looks very nice in here with my manly colors on the walls. So, yeah, job done. Or almost done. Someone has to clean up all of this mess. There is also a bracket, so you can actually fasten it to the wall if you want to do that. I think I heard about someone dying because some big dresser thingy came down on top of them. I'm pretty sure that's why this is included and why the drawers don't come out very far. Yeah, somebody has to clean up here. I bet it's gonna be me. Yeah, they said it would take 90 minutes. I can guarantee you that I have spent twice that amount of time putting this together and redoing the stuff that I did wrong. So, but yeah, you only have to do it once. Except I need more furniture. So, but thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. And have a really nice day. And this noisy thing wants to say bye bye.